What's up YouTube? Brian here with Team D-Boyz Infinity, and today I'm coming at you with a hero deck profile. As you can see, my format is a little different for this deck profile as opposed to the normal videos. The reason for this was that I couldn't quite get my friend's list from him. I couldn't film it immediately after locals, and I couldn't get over to his house at all during the week to get the video because I've been so busy with school. So I decided to just have him send me the list, and I could read the profile off to you um, on Dueling Book. So as you'll see below, the side deck and the extra deck are missing some cards. These are some errors when we were putting the deck together last minute. Jabril is a good friend of mine, and me and him had been working on a hero list. We're both longtime hero players, and we ended up we have like a list built, but we still haven't acquired all the cards for it. So we kind of threw together what we had just to test what we had on us, just to kind of see how it played out and see how well he did at locals. Because why not? It's $5 local tournament. It's fun. And he actually ended up coming in second place with the list, so that's really cool. Those of you who are hero fans out there like me are probably excited to see heroes do well at anything, even if it's just the locals. But without further ado, I'll hop into the deck profile. There's not too much to say. There's some weird choices that we made last minute, and I can explain those. But for the monsters, you played Triple Shadow Mist, obviously staple in any hero deck. Just 2 Vion. We wanted to play 3, but we still haven't been able to find a third one yet. 2 Honestinios, which I think is a very correct number. And then for Bubble Man, we just played 1. And our other ancillary pieces were Monk and Goblinberg. We played 1 each of those. I'd like to play more Monks, even though it kind of loses to Ash. I think the card's very good for emptying spells out of your hand. But we didn't have the other 2 Monks on us. They were both at the house after we left for the store. We left them, so we couldn't really toy around with those either. Same with the Bubblemans. We left the extra Bubblemans at home. Goblinberg could stay in the deck or go, but we just played 1, kind of like as an extra monk, I guess. And then the other card we teched in that was interesting was Thunder King. Thunder King I think it's really good this format, or at least this upcoming format, because a lot of decks are so search heavy. So it's a neat tech. So we decided to throw that in there as well. And then for the hand traps, we played 2 Ghost Ogre and 1 Maxi. And then we played a Kaiju engine, so we had access to the board wipes, as well as since we're missing like Vions and Monks, we needed more dark targets for Allure to make our deck more consistent. So that was where Radiant came in, as well as the Gamma Seal. 3 Hero Live staple, 3 E-Call, and Rhoda staple, all your consistency cards. 4 mass changes, 3 regular, 1 2. The mass change 2 can be used on the Kaijus, which is kind of cool. As well as like some of the hand traps or maybe Thunder King or something. I don't believe you can use it for Monk because mass change requires a tribute. No, it does not. It does not. So you can use Monk for mass change too as well, since it says send to the graveyard, not tribute, because Monk cannot be tributed. So that's kind of cool. We've already cut it from the final build, so or the one we're working on, so it's not going to be in there, but it's a neat card, especially when you're playing other monsters that aren't heroes. And then for the consistency cards, 2 Desires and 2 Allure. Depending on the monster count, we may bump the Allure up to 3, but it depends. Then the board wipe, Slumber and Regeki, and then Mind Control is just another good removal card. Take an opponent's monster, link with it. And then for the traps, very simple, back to the front for the Mist, as well as Vion. And then 2 Mirror Force, I completely agreed with this, and we're going to keep this, I believe, in the builds going forward. Mirror Force plus Dark Law is a blowout. It's basically like regular Mirror Force that banishes, and that's just stupid. And then the traps, Solid Warning and Bottomless. We wanted just some more defensive traps, so we threw those in. Onto the extra decks, I feel like that's a little more standard. We played 2 Dark Law, 1 Anki, 1 Acid, and 1 Koga for our mass heroes. We played 2 level 8 Synchros, Omega and Scarlight. These were targets for the Gammas in the side deck. And then we played Utopia the Lightning, Dweller, Castell, and Cowboy as rank 4s, and then 2 Link monsters in the form of Proxy and Decode Talker. So for the side deck, I mentioned I'm going to show off the side deck just because of the synchros, and the extra could be kind of confusing. They're obviously there for the Gamma. And then we sided back removal, like Twin Twisters, and then the other cards we sided were just generic protection versatility cards. Lance to protect Darklaw going first, and Book of Moon as well as a utility card going both first or second. It's just very good. So that's it for the deck profile. I'm sorry it was very last minute and thrown together and kind of incomplete. But if y'all have any suggestions down below for any hero lists, we're working with all kinds of variants, fusion heroes, mass heroes, a combination of the two, like more defensive versions or more aggressive versions of the deck. So if you have any suggestions about any ideas for anything heroes, let me know down in the comments. I really appreciate it, and I'll be sure to let Jabril know as well. So I appreciate your input on the decks. So yeah, let me know what you guys have, any ideas for heroes, any comments, questions, whatever you have to say, leave it down below. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. Thank you guys for watching.